Shalom, welcome to Out of Africa Torah session. My name is Tatra Cohen, and this week we are on Parashat 53. And the name of this Parashat is Hazinu, which is here in English. It is coming from the portion in Deuteronomy chapter 32, from verse 1 all the way to 52. We see one of the greatest lessons learned in this Torah portion, but at the same time, we also see something that saddens the hearts of the children of Israel as they had to deal with the matter of Moses' departure. Moses had to say, bye, so long guys, we shall meet Hashem will. Farewell, goodbye to the children of Israel, whom were so dear to him as he was very much dear to them as well. We see in this Torah portion, Moses reciting the song, the famous song. According to the rabbis, this song serves as a testimony of the covenant between God and the children of Israel. Finally, we see God instructing Moses to head up to Mount Nebo, where he was to take his final rest. Imagine you have to be told that go up to this mountain where you shall die. But Moses was a great leader. Guess what he does? He begins preparing the children of Israel for their life without Moses. This should have been a great lesson for you and I today, as we shall see in this Torah portion. Allow me to begin by reading only one verse, that is verse 17 of Deuteronomy 32, which reads in a complete Jewish Bible. They sacrificed to demons, not gods, gods that they had never known, new gods that had come up lately, which your ancestors had not known, had not feared. Imagine, all of a sudden, you have a new God, a new form of worship, a new sacrifice. It's like everything is becoming new. And this was a problem with this new generation. They had so many new things which they wanted to introduce. Eventually they did. Unfortunately, they did. I like what the Messiah said in one of the Gospels. I think that is John chapter 8 from verse 39, which the last part of it, he says, if you are truly children of Abraham, then do the things that Abraham did. You know, people are just saying, we are children of Abraham, we did this, Abraham that. Okay, that's okay, that's fair enough. If you are children of Abraham, do the things that Abraham did. In other words, let there be no gap, generational gap, between you and your forefathers. If your forefathers worship like this, then just do that. Unfortunately, this Joshua generation, according to verse 17, they had new gods which their fathers had not known. Imagine, I asked one of my friends some time ago, like, if Rav Shuvu was here, would he go to the church or to the synagogue? They always say to the synagogue. But guess what? All of us have new things which are very strange to the things of God. From the actions and the words of Moses in this Torah portion, we learn that one has to know when to leave the stage. This is one other important thing, especially here in Africa. Many people do not really want to admit. There's a time when God allows you and I a window period to go and serve him, but at some time God will decide that you and I should leave the stage, and he will bring a Joshua who should continue his work. This is a reality which most of us are not very much keen, especially here in Africa. We want to be in power forever. We want to be in leadership forever. We want to be leading the people of God forever. Unfortunately, God has a different plan than you and I. But another thing that we find Moses doing, as you leave the stage, prepare those that come after you. And you see in these recent Torah portions that we've been going through, which are concluded today with Hazinu, they show us that Moses has been preparing the new leadership that will take the children of Israel into the promised land. How do you prepare the people or their life without you? This is the question which probably most leaders have. That is, if they care for the people. But Moses had a great model for you and I. Moses reconnects Israel with their God. He shows Israel that their destiny is not tied to Moses. It is rather tied to their connection with God. And that's what we learn in this Torah portion. True leaders connect the people to God. They can be a channel, yes, but they always make sure that the people are connected to God, whether in their presence or in their absence. True leaders are known by connecting people to God. And Moses did that, even in a very critical moment when he had all the fears, all the excuses one could give. Imagine after doing this, you just have to go and die. But he didn't take his life in vain. He took every part of his life, leading and preparing the people so that they can continue even without him. By the way, this is my Bar Mitzvah Torah portion. Hazinu. Who knows? Maybe my job, like you and I, is to go and connect the people back to their God. Thank you.